Coach, playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Off play action. Hart. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Hey, Sam off. Recon, 132 fighter. Check 26. Hey, Alpha.
Off the play fake. Hart, and Dixon has it.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
You ready? 58, Mike. Hey. General West. 5. Check 99. Shoot.
To throw on 2nd down. Hart, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Looking to throw. Hart. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
There. Look at me. Go. Watch the whip. Check that.
Throwing again. Hart completes it to Dixon. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Slam. Hey, go.
From the gun, Hart completes it to Dixon. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 18 big yards on that one and a Miami first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. This is Elliott, and he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Go, dude. Let's go. Tommy. Hey, let's get him for
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. That one complete to Elliott. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Winston. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Davante Adams there to make the grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun. Hart. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Coming.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hart, open man is Gordon, complete. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Go! Go! Ready?
Looking to throw on second down. Hart got Gordon open, completes it. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Hard. Hey, lock it. Fire.
From the gun, Hart. This will be caught inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Hey, 7. Yeah. 2.
Operating from the gun, Hart. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Go.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Punching it in from a yard away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston, and that's Elliott, complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 44, Winston. It's caught here by Adams. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Winston, the offense, with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Winston connecting with Howard. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. O.J. Howard, 38 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. It's a very short kick, taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Go
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. Back to throw. Hart. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. This is Gordon. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, wahoo! Look at me, zipper!
On 3rd down, Hart. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Following the interception, Winston. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Green, 17.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Winston on 3rd and 2. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Winston now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Jameis again. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Lamb. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Green, 17. Even.
Kill, turn up.
Easy.
They'll throw again. Winston. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half here, Winston. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best. next, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
Let's go, baby. Ready?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Wait.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to it after the pick six. Winston. Throw left side complete. It's Lamb. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. Looking deep for it, and this will be caught at the 30. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards. From the red zone now, Winston. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. To throw again on second down. Winston. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off with great anticipation, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now, you take those away, Charles, it's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now, okay? So they can't just mentally go, well, if we hadn't thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. On second down, Elliott. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Now Elliott. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Here's Elliott, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Go out. Leo. Step.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hart flushed out right, and that is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
X3, 218, chopper. Get it.
From the gun, Hart over the middle, complete. It's Russell. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Yep.
Wait. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Let's go, defense.
Hey, Alpha.
He's checking.
Hey, Sam on. Wide, get wide. Let's go.
On 4th down, Hart. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Mike 51, Mike, easy. I'm coming up to you.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And that's complete to Adams. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Get him. Get him. Mike, let's
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
check it back.
Winston to throw for it on 4th. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Jameis to throw it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Mike 51. Watch a slant.
3rd and short yardage, Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
First down,
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Wait. Mike 51. Easy. Hey. Off. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Watch twist. Twin, everything.
Jameis now on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10.
Even. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
That's it.
Hey, let's get a conversion.
To the air again with Winston. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen. And you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing to start the drive. Hart, and that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And now here is another interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
I'm going to come back to you. Easy. To you. Check.
10th carry now for Elliott. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Winston now from the 50. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
51. Easy. All day, every day, any day. Mike 51.
Green, quick, team.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Fourth down, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Throwing, Winston. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Off play action. Hart. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Ja'Kai Polite in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.